Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are here live from LCC Radotín. Garrett Gosshorn joined with Balázs Salke. We are so honored, so grateful to be here for the second women's semifinal game of the day. Balázs, how you doing, my friend?
First of all, great. Sun is shining, a little cloudy with a chance of meatball. We will see at the end. I'm after the first ever semifinal in the 2026 European Box Lacrosse Championship Women's. It was a little bit one-sided between Israel and Ireland. They had a pretty close game, kind of like in the round robin, but today Israel was so much better. I think that this is the game where they can be a little bit closer. They're going to be a little bit shaken up. The first matchup between these two teams was something special. England won in overtime, so we will see who has a good day, who has a bad day, who's going to play amazing, outstanding. Hopefully both of the teams, and I think we are really ready for a second great semifinal and a huge matchup between these two teams.
Yeah, 6 days ago they played in pool play, and they had an absolute classic matchup. For the first 30 minutes, Germany's game plan worked to perfection. They jumped out to a 4-0 lead through goals from Lade Barker, Tessa Helf, Miriam Bieber, and Marlene Steyer. England was completely shut out. They had 0 goals in the entire first half, and then at halftime, everything changed. They brought in Lucy Mayers, and from that moment, England outscored Germany 6-1. And won in overtime, and they were kind of backed by one of their tournament superstars in Tors Anderson. They basically swung the momentum through her, and she had set up teammates and even scored a shorthanded goal on the penalty kill to break the German hearts, and then Laura Beeman capped the comeback with the overtime winner. And so for today, that's going to be a pretty important role. They know each other very well, especially when you play in such a tight matchup, but the England squad does look a little different. Leah Catton is out with a broken arm. Katie Greenwood out with a broken arm. Katie Greenwood played 3 quarters on a broken arm blast, which is just incredible. And for Germany, they have pretty much everybody completely available. They have no major injuries. They've been very lucky. Despite it all, pretty much the only team through this tournament that hasn't had that. So most of what Germany will do flows through Tessa Helf. She's got a lot of support, though, as well from Lade Barker. So 23 points and 16 points between those two, respectively. So, their goalie plays great with Earhart and with Boom. Kayla Martin, Lucy Mayers on the other side, also fantastic. But, Germany's going to need to play a full 60 minutes, Balázs, against this great English squad in order to head on to face Israel. And the loser's going to head to the bronze matchup versus Ireland.
Yeah, we should watch Tessa Helf. As you said, already scored 16 assists today, 24 points. Standing in the 4th place, just 3 points shy behind Markéta Malinovská, and 4 points shy behind the leaders of the tournament so far. So she got a huge chance to catch them if she continues to play as she played so far.
Saved by Myers, and exactly what you're saying. They do need production from everybody, and so that first shot was taken by Germany, and now they get the ball on the cause turnover, and you'll hear the German supporters if you can see it when the camera pans in transition. Gosh, there's so many more German supporters. They've got the bells.
We have the first penalty coming up on England.
That we do, and so Earhart will run off the floor, and a turnover right in front of Mayers. Illegal substitution being called. So first power play of the game, and you got to imagine that with all of those German supporters that they're going to feel that fuel. Like I was saying, as we eventually will pan over, you'll see just the bench differential, and they've got spinners, they've got hats, they've got all the German colors on. It's a real party here today.
Yeah, I was lucky to cover 3 of their games in the round robin. They're a really special team. There's a reason why you're second seeded behind Israel. It was a 3-way at the round robin between Germany, Ireland.
Inside look, shot taken, saved by Myers, now picked up by the English defense, a caused turnover. Now another shot, heavy, goes well wide by Melanie Hannevald. That's 19, that's Katharina Schaefer. And now Gabby Lucas going to try to help out with some penalty kill, going to get pushed.
So it was a 3-way between England, Germany, and Ireland, and Germany had the best goal differential, +4. England was the second with 0 even. goals, and Ireland with a -4. So that's why how they ended up as second, third, and fourth, and that's why they are here playing against each other once again.
I know both teams were very much so looking forward to the matchup. I got messages from players on both sides, and Tors Anderson on the penalty kill. She's got 10 to shoot, doing a really great job of evading the pressure as they have 1:04 to go in the penalty kill. She's going to get the pick from Bathurst, going to get stripped though, and they're going to call a shot clock violation. So no matter what, Miriam Bieber there on the playmake assist to turn the ball over, and now running through the middle there was the assistant captain, Laura Ross. She's going to flip it up to Latte Barker.
44 seconds remaining on the power play. Tessa Half,
the captain and the heartbeat. She steps into it. She's got Barker with her. Shot goes wide of Mayers, and she's going to get her own rebound, but she's got 2 to shoot. She's going to load up from way downtown, sling it, and it's going to bounce wide.
Yeah, you're speaking of Tors Anderson leading with Shvetsova, 28 points, 14 goals, 14 assists. One of the best player, if not the best player for England. She got a ball.
She's definitely up there. You had the immense pleasure of calling a few Germany games. I had a lot of England games as well, so very familiar with her game, and the English squad as a whole just very strong. Tors Anderson gonna have to run away from some pressure. A couple rolls, gets to the inside, tries to roll again the opposite side, and look for far side. Wasn't able to bury that one past Earhart, but it was a bit off target.
That's another special thing with Germany. Romina Earhart, the starting goalkeeper for today, but Kiana Boom, the other also outstanding goalkeeper. And we asked the coach that most of the games they change it in halftime. And what's the reason behind it? And he told us that I'm going to ask my players who's going to start and who's going to play for the second half, and let them decide it.
Shot taken once again by Health. Now the loose ball is going to get out to the boards. They're going to get the reset and settle back into the offensive zone. But like you mentioned, they asked who should start, and they said Earhart's more in the first half. Players shot taken though by Kim Dressendorfer. She stings that to the far right side for the first goal of the day, getting Germany the lead, and she's got 3 in this tournament, 1 today.
Dressendorfer scored pretty important goals against the Netherlands. They won it. I just have to go back. They won it in overtime, the 30th of June, and Dressendorfer scored the equalizer just 1.5 minutes before the end of regulation, and a little more than 4 minutes she needed to score the winner.
Now back on the attack is Germany. Shot taken, was trying to pin that top right corner again. Maybe they've got a scouting report on some of the weaknesses by Myers. They get the loose ball, it goes off the back wall. There was no touch, so they're going to need to get a shot off the next 5 seconds. They shoot, now sliding over and making the save was Myers. Going to get picked up by Rossiter on the clear. So 1-for-1 successful power play for Germany, and that's the only goal that we've had thus far. It hasn't felt like we've got a ton of England possession in this game so far, but they're going to look to make a change here on that. They swing it across to the righty strong side. Down goes Bryn. It's Bryn Martin. Down goes Martin. In the transition look.
She was looking for the other way.
And now the speedster, Iandra Lamplugh. She's been having an incredible tournament herself as well, coming in with 6 goals, 2 assists, and just the way that she's played, I feel like every single one of those came off of a transition where she just outran the competition.
2 days ago, she was so electrifying, so fast.
Inside look for Anderson, and who else to get the first goal of the game for England and to tie it up. She beats Earhart on the near side.
15 goal for her. Now she is the leader by points in the whole tournament. We don't know where's the ceiling for her.
I gotta say it's probably definitely above 30. I mean, she's sitting at 29. Would be shocked if Germany were able to stifle her for the rest of this game. But stranger things have happened, and you never know, but just an incredible showing by Tors Andersen. Outstanding player, and maybe a top contender for MVP. If I had a vote, she'd definitely be in contention. Now with the draw win, the English attack will slowly enter the field. They haven't brought the ball into the offensive zone just yet. Great cross checks there by Delker.
Even with the missed pass, Ali Reckel is one of the other important players for England we should take care about.
Now transition, look to the inside. Loose ball dropped. Now picked up, and Mayer's kind of giving a little
help.
A little help there for Tilly Sedesso, reminding her not to step in the crease. So heads up play by Mayers. Now Cabani, she scored the overtime winner last night.
Day before exactly. Everybody had the day off yesterday, but yeah, you were right. I had the chance to cover it. It was so amazing, beautiful, and it's really needed goal. And speaking of, I'm gonna wait for the transition.
Yeah, and a shot was taken by England, went well wide, and now Emma Cardos, she picked that ball up and gets it to Emily Fuschuber. Shot taken on the run! Kim Dressendorfer, she's got two, and look at the Selly. Beating Mayers for a second time. She's got both goals for Germany.
So speaking of the overtimes, losses from the Dutch side, it's really heartbreaking because these two teams won against the Netherlands just by one goal, and with that, thanks to these two losses, they are out for the chance to play in the semi-final. They were so close, they get their opportunity, but Germany and England beat them.
Yeah, congrats to Netherlands on a great tournament. Sometimes that's just how it goes. Overtime losses can feel very 50-50. Lamplugh helps win the draw. She's going to run behind the net. Get a little assistance there from Bathurst, who's coming in as a predominant feeder. 1 goal, 8 assists. Face dodge by Cabani, gets the inside shot taken. Now Bathurst going to look to feed once more, 3 seconds. She would have to shoot, but she gets the cross check from Melanie Hannevald, and shot clock violation.
Interesting fact about Dressendorfer, she was so quiet in the whole tournament. She scored twice on the important game against the Netherlands, and she opened this semi-final with 2 goals. She has 4 goals total, so already scored 4 really important goals for Germany.
Helf steps into a shot, gets put away and tossed aside there by Lewis. Yeah, they don't often ask you how many goals you can score, but the timeliness of them, as you mentioned, 2 important goals versus the Netherlands, and now opening the scoring for the Germans today. So they've got a 1-goal lead over England, 7:34 to go in the first quarter. Again, thank you so much for joining Garrett Goshorn and Balash Salke on the call here today from the picture-perfect LCC Radotín. Tors Andersen trying to make a picture-perfect feed to the inside. Beeman got taken down, and the German defense pretty relentless. The English said that they know that this team is fit. They know that they're healthy.
The double pressure coming on her. She loses it.
Great job there by Cabani to be a hard seeker. Does end up still keeping the clear in German possession. Now Cardos gets it over to Helf. The captain steps in and gets blocked once again.
3 seconds on the shot clock.
Now the captain, Rosie Jones, going to help out in the clear. They got Lewis on the far side. She's been playing on the lefty strong side as a forward, and she messaged me the other day and laughed and said, people don't know what hand I am. She said, I'm actually a righty. So I've been impressed with the lefty side of the game there for her, but now that doesn't help out right now. Germany in the offensive zone. Quilitz moves the ball up the floor, gets dropped. He's looking for Kickbush. Now Kickbush gonna step into a shot, it's gonna get saved by Myers. Gabby Lucas was there for the loose ball help. Rossiter finds Anderson. Anderson going to stay just outside the offensive zone, wait for the rest of her ladies out on the floor.
And you see there's a difference between the two defense. Germany just drew the line at a wide line. They are defending a little bit higher than England.
Tors Anderson on the inside of the rebound, put away by Earhart. And now we've got our media timeout. Gerhard Gosshorn and Balázs Salke. We will be right back after the break.
Pivo z rodinného pivovaru, kde řemeslo a tradice jdou ruku v ruce.
Coming out of the media timeout, Gerhard Gosshorn and Balázs Salke here. Thank you so much for joining us. If you're following live, if you're watching the recording, we appreciate you nonetheless. We are here at the first ever Women's European Box Cross Championships. Germany leading England by 1 here in the second women's semifinal game of the day. Winners got a date with Israel. Emma Tulu in transition, the assistant captain, going to wisely enter the offensive zone and just pull that out and get it up to Beeman.
I thought she is wide open, but here is a wall in front of me. Can you see the German defender?
Beeman, bouncer, gets put away by Earhart. Now need to run away from the pressure is Richter. Richter tosses it up, Beeman picks it up. Turnover, they get it across and picked off. This time, Kiri Sander. She's gonna have to run away from the pressure, and they get that up to Schaefer. Schaefer gonna run close to the zone and give it up to Quillets, and she'll look to get the pick.
Now you see the difference in the English defense. They are so deep in front of their goal in the defensive zone from their point of view. That could be a little difference between the teams.
Ooh, could be, and Rackle was so close to getting pushed over the line by Bieber, and she'll retain possession. Tors Anderson gonna survey and see what she can quarterback in the hopes to equalize. So Tors Anderson, she's got Hannibal playing near her. Good pass across for Kabani. Kabani takes that shot. It goes off the back wall, and that is something interesting is how deep England's playing. They've been running a bit of like a press the rest of this tournament, so maybe trying to throw Germany off their game. I know the Germans had scouted them, but they just said that they're really mostly focused on themselves. So the Germans back on the attack. Shot taken, tries to go to the far side. Loose ball picked up. Dressendorfer was going for the hat trick in the first quarter.
First time for her in the tournament. It should have been something special for her. I want to see the Sally if she scores a hat trick.
Beeman got stripped by Laura Roth.
Over and back.
Laura Delker gonna pick up this ball. Wait for the rest of her attack to come out on the floor. Tabia Quillets, she's got it. She's looking for the pick once again from Kickbush. Shot taken, goes wide. Seems like all they are doing is trying to pin that ball on the left side of Mayers. Again, could be something scouted, or could just be how it goes. Sometimes you just think you got it open and you send for it, but Tors Anderson in the English attack, back out. Rackle gonna go down and set the pick. He's looking to get Kabani open. Ball dropped on the cross-floor pass.
You got pressure from the German defenders. We've seen just quite a few shots from the English side, but still a one-goal game, pretty close.
Annie Hipper, she's got the ball.
Good to see Hipper back on the field playing. She twisted her ankle a couple of days ago. It was so bad, or at least it looked so bad on the screen, but Thankfully, she's almost all right.
Cardos takes that shot once again, trying to go to the far side. Now a 2-on-1 loose ball opportunity. Finally, some help in red comes. Zara Russell, but she ends up kind of sitting on the ball, so they will keep the possession in the hands of the Germans. Shot taken by Health, and that got put away. Loose ball lost in the cradle.
Finally, a wide open space. England could play through the first line of pressure of Germany. And as you see, Germany is coming up higher and higher, not just setback in the defensive third of the play.
So again, they're fit, and they are also helping. Shot to the near side. What an incredible take there by Laura Beeman, and that's her 10th goal of the tournament. She stings the near side past Earhart. She says, I don't care about the health and fitness of the Germans. I'm here.
Beeman was so important against the Netherlands too. She played a crucial part on the overtime win. She's on the board in the semifinal too.
Beeman helps equalize with 1 minute and 36 seconds before the quarter break, and she's now 1 goal behind Rackle for the leading goal scorer for the English squad. So draw kind of won. Oh man, Emma Tulu took Steyer to the turf, and it's going to stay German ball. Steyer asking somebody, the strong left hand, to come pick it up. Schaefer, with 7 points in the tournament, steps up to the task. They get it back to Steyer. Steyer takes a shot, got deflected.
In the first semifinals, we've seen 2 deflected shots and goals on each side, so they should be careful. You can trick the goalkeeper.
Absolutely, and you're going to need to pull out all your tricks to beat Myers. Now great run here is Rossiter, but really great pressure by the German defense, and now Anderson going to face dodge and swing it across. Now on the backside, look, shot taken by Ford, but that just goes straight into the chest pad of Earhart, and I thought there's a lot of good space to shoot on that one. Unfortunately for her, just goes straight ahead, and now a transition look here. Now turning into more of a settled look for Miriam Bieber. She's surveying, she finds Health near the top of the line. She swings it back across. Shot taken, that goes off the body of Cabani, and excuse me, that was Rosie Jones, the captain. Now Lamplugh with 16 seconds to go before the quarter. Gonna have to run away from some pressure. They get it back to Beeman, the last goal scorer. Can she go back to back with 8 seconds to go in the quarter? Bathurst again, a predominant feeder. I'm gonna need to get a shot off here real soon. She feeds it across, was looking for Anderson. Now with not enough time, and a little jump there by Earhart to make sure it doesn't go past. We've got a tie ball game heading into the quarter break. So Garrett Gossor and Balash Salke will be right back after the break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to return from the quarter break. Garrett Gosshorn and Balash Salte here live at LCC Radotín here. Second set women's semifinal game of the day. England in the red kits, Germany in the white. It's a tie ball game, 2-2. Balash, tell us a little bit about the first quarter.
There's a little bit more offense, a little bit more possession from Germany with the long-range shots, thanks to the deeper defense from England. But as you see, the score is 2-2. We had two great players, Beeman and Andersen, from the English side, scoring each in the first half. I think that was the maximum what England could do against the higher pressure German defense.
Now Germany on the first offensive possession of the second quarter. Health takes that shot. She's been shut out thus far. You can't expect that to stay the same unless the English plan goes to perfection. And nice pickup there by the captain, Jones, off the shot and the save by Mayers. And so Lamplugh and the English attack will come out for their first possession of the second quarter. Bryn Martin gonna get the pick from Cabani. Cabani, had she rolled a little bit faster, would have found some great lanes and green space to run through. Finds the ball in her stick anyways, 6 to shoot. She's gonna get another pick from Beeman. Shot taken on the run, put away by Earhart, and now a loose ball battle. Cabani has got some support. Beeman, great pick there. Now they'll get another change and run another settled 5-on-5, hoping to weather down the German defense. Towards Andersen, gets the pick and uses it. Now swings across to Beeman, shot taken, goes wide. Germany's gonna pick this one up though.
You haven't seen so many transition plays so far. I just waited to Steyer just turning around and around. What's gonna happen with that?
Now thinking about it again. Tries to feed the inside for Health, and it seems like the German offense just so powered by Health. Shot taken. Goes up behind Mayers, and now Health gonna go on the forecheck pressure, and good clear there. They finally get it up to Sedesso.
That was her third shot on goal so far, still yet to score. One of the best scorer for Germany, Tessa Half, the captain, looking for her 18th goal so far.
I believe it would be her 20th, actually.
Yeah.
Cabani, she gets stripped. Great defensive pressure there by Hipper. And Earhart clears the ball up to Delker. Delker on the run, so Dressendorfer's got two in this one. On the run, shot taken. Quillit's not able to put that past Meyer, and a kick saved by Meyer. Dressendorfer still looking for the hat trick. She's got the only two goals for Germany, one coming off the power play and one settled. Good pressure here by Barker. And now Barker's gonna find herself running off the floor for a late change. Inside look for Rackle, gets dropped, but Beeman picks up the loose ball that got dropped in the droppage of Rackle. Shot taken by Andersen, and now cross-check in the back there. Rackle, no penalty. German bench asking for it, saying there was a shot opportunity, should at least be a penalty, and hand up from one of the referees saying we got it. Health swings it across. Shot taken, gets deflected at the last second, goes behind the net. No, they give a reset there.
Just before the half line, Steyer could save it. Still have 20 seconds on the shot clock.
Health's gonna tuck across the face, now get her hands free, and Barry on the far side, and look at that! You love to see the passion, you can see it in her face as Tessa Health takes the German lead in her first goal of the day, 20th in the tourney.
Yes, you were right, that's her 20th goal so far, and she has 4 assists, 24 points altogether. That's what we were looking for, that's what we were waiting for. A perfect shot, a long-range shot from Tessa Health. I think this can be the key for the German attack, to score long-range shots against the deep-lying English defense.
And one thing about the deep line defense, as you mentioned, is that that actually ended up in a really beautiful screenshot. So what we've seen is we have seen the English defense has turned away a lot of shots through batting down and like they've gotten hit by shots. But what you see there is when a great shooter lines up and they know that, you can place that shot around the defense and it screens Meyers, and that time Meyers late to react and it stings that far side. So Tessa Helf, fantastic in and of herself. Dressendorf for hunting the hat trick. You can sense that she wants it badly. I'm gonna say through the crease was was Dressendorfer, so she must have stepped in the crease and then she was the first one to receive a pass. So a turnover for Germany. And look at the forecheck pressure. 3 bodies out near the midline. Kabani gonna have to run away from Heartseeker. Maybe Kabani Seeker, as she presses her into the boards, is gonna get a late pick there and turn it over.
Heartseeker is the heartbreaker of the German attack. Sorry, English attack, but
on the doorstep, put away by Myers in the 5-hole. Great take there by Kickbush. She gets her own rebound. She's gonna throw it up to Helf. Now Helf looking to go back-to-back as the goal scorer for Germany, up by 1, 10:04 to go in the second quarter and in the half. Now,
Kardosh.
Good take there, but Meyers stout. Kardos gets it up to Steyer. Steyer thinking of who to throw to, gets the Helf. Now from behind the net, little shimmy by Kosharek. She's gonna get it back up to Helf. Helf's got 10 to shoot, so plenty of time. Steyer's gonna face dive. Big body check. Deflected shot. And Matulu.
Huge pressure from Germany so far. This is the second reset for them, spending more than a minute in the attacking third of the field. Oh,
Marlene Steyer. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. And it looks like some serious cries in pain there from Myers.
It's looked pretty bad.
I'm worried that went off the post and off the back of her neck. Oh my dear God. Okay, we see legs have moved. We see arms have moved.
Something, with her back.
Yeah, oof.
It might hit a nerve.
Maybe we can see it one more time, production crew, if you got it from the behind angle. Okay, we see
she's
all limbs moving. Slow to get up, but up nonetheless. She's gonna stay in net. England fired up about that fact. Maybe it looks like it kind of gave her a little stinger on the right arm. She's kind of moving that one, favoring it.
Lucy Myers, the 4th best keeper so far in the tournament. She got 118 saves, only let 24 goals in with a 83rd, sorry. Huge difference.
Big difference. Lamplugh on the clear.
Ratio, yeah.
But that would be a number to watch, as again, you hope she's all right. They've got Kayla Martin waiting. She's got a 75% save rate, great for the English defense. What an individual effort, but put away by Earhart.
Rutter with a double spinorama. Almost gave an assist.
Long range pass, and what a strike by Amelia Richter, or Lottie Barker, excuse me. She's got 7 goals in the tournament, and that is a beauty.
A great pass behind the defense, and from the half turn, a long-range-ish shot to the far side. She buries it.
That was a snipe, and the German fans went ballistic as they take a 2-goal advantage. And Biaquilitz kind of stepped over the line, was asking for something there for it was Zara Russell, but it does not matter as play hadn't started, so she was able to step back behind the restraining line. And now the English attack now find themselves down by 2. They haven't scored yet in this quarter. It was 2-2 coming into the second. Anderson gonna survey, get it over to Kabani. The overtime hero from the other day. They're gonna get it back to Anderson. near the line. Now trying to get to the middle, inside. She does. Hands were free, but Earhart puts it away.
Earhart might not have the outstanding stats next to her name, thanks to the German defense. Just quite a few shots goes to the net, or at least a shot on goal for them. So that's why we don't see the two German goalkeepers.
Stepping in for a shot, gets deflected off the body again of an English defender. That time Rosie Jones taking that.
Finishing the story, so that's the reason why we don't see the two German goalkeepers on the top 3 or top 5. The German defense as a whole unit are outstanding.
Rackle going to try to weave through him though. Backside look. Great rotation again by the defense. Shot taken, doorstep, inside, finish. Rosie Bathurst, she buries in a beautiful play by England, and now they're back only down by 1.
England should have waited so long in the second period to score their first goal, but this is how you want to start to score. It's a 1-goal game.
So just a great cut by Bathurst around the backside of the net, and then an incredible feed by Rackle, and she just buries that one past Earhart. Tough now.
Nice speed from Annie Hipper. She's still running.
She's got 3 red uniform bodies, and she takes a hard hit into the boards, but quick to get up. Backside look for her, but great defensive pressure there by Tufnell. Now Germany want to reestablish the 2-goal advantage. Now on Emma Tulu, it was a really close look for her as she subbed on late. Back behind the net, they were looking for Health. It's going to go into the back of the net.
A penalty coming up on England for tripping. It's Zara Russell.
So this will be a bit dangerous for the English squad as they are 0 for 1 in the penalty kill. Germany 1 for 1 in the power play. So Germany up by 1 with a 2-minute woman advantage. 2 minutes or less, we say, right? 2 minutes or less if they can bury before that. Germany getting some more love from the supporters. A bit of a chant going on here. They want more. Steyer up to Health. Health feeds the backside for Steyer. Steyer tries to shoot. Goes right into the hand and body of Mayers. And now a penalty kill unit for the English will need to come out and do their best work. Rossiter going to run all the way down the floor. Roll away for some pressure. Doing a really great job, but gets stripped there by Roth. Now Earhart with it. Heartseeker. Now up to Steyer. Steyer gonna slowly step on the offensive side of the floor as the rest of her power play unit. Bit slow to get out there, 10 to shoot. They get over to Health, shot taken off the post.
Denied by the right post. It was 1 shot in the first minute of the power play. We've seen another 44 seconds remaining in that. Oh, a little misunderstood in between them, but still.
Good shot taken. Just like Kim Dressendorfer drew it up. The fake drop into...
A fake drop, you call like that?
Yeah. That's what she'll tell you, right? Is that was totally planned. You get the defender to bite on the ball. You just pick it up, get your hands free and shoot. But that goes...
That's the
we've got
umbrella trick for the lacrosse.
It is, but we've got a TV timeout. Garrett Goshman, Blas Salke. We'll be right back.
The Good Stick Company is here to manufacture and produce lacrosse sticks locally here in the Czech Republic. Our mission is to make lacrosse more accessible so more kids can have access to affordable, high-quality equipment so more people can play this game and we can share this sport around the world.
Coming back out of the media timeout, Garagos and Embalash Salke. We've got the final 5 minutes and 20 seconds of the second quarter in the first half here of the second women's semifinal game of the day. Winner looking to take on Israel. Health going to drop the ball originally.
Ooh, 2 fake passes with the drop ball.
Right. They keep that calculation open. Health on the inside drops the pass. So a number of drop passes here by the German power play. They got 10 to shoot and another drop pass. So, you know, something to watch as this game progresses. If you start looking at some of the things that go right and go wrong, drop passes on the power play, certainly you could tally up in the wrong column. And now Germany 1 for 2 on the power play today as Russell comes out of the box. England can get a late change and get their 5th woman out on the floor on the attack. Torres Anderson says 5-4-3 or just me. Shot taken and she buries to the near side. What a goal!
That's her 2nd of the game so far, extending their leads on the top of the point leaders. She beats Earhart on the near side.
Just an incredible effort, soaks the shot.
When she moved to the right, just for 1 step to the right to adjust her position in the goal. Anderson, so good at these situations. Just when she get enough time to pick a corner or choose a shot, she's so accurate and deadly.
Yeah, is 30 points good? I think it's all right. Pretty dang good for her. 16 goals, 14 assists, and beats Earhart on the near side there. Inside look. Gonna get put away by the German defense and put down as well. Ford takes the shot, now trying to help out there is Rudder, and backside look.
2 against 1.
Shot taken, I thought, but no, I was hoping for a backhand, so I was trying to will it into existence, but just gonna run around the crease, and now the German attack.
This keeper tricked you.
She did. Health now gonna jab step, get her hands free.
Another post from Health. She's so unlucky. She scored twice. She could have scored 4 times already. But you know, there is a limit for the goal.
There is, and now Kosharek goes behind the goal, is thinking about a dunk. Gabby Lucas, she does dunk! Oh, they're gonna say she's in the crease. Heartbreak on the highlight attempt.
She moved for the left. She got Lucas standing in the goal next to Meyers, but she jumped to the right. It was so special, but a crease violation.
Wonder if they're taking any notes from the men's team. Leon Boom, I think, has scored 3 or 4 this tournament. Beeman from range. Earhart puts that one away, but the brother of goalkeeper Kiana Boom, adept at those dives, and good attempt there by Germany, but they're going to roll out from some pressure here, Cardos.
Yeah, there is so many connection between the men's and women's team. Family, later family.
Backside look, shot taken, goes well wide of the net, now off the back wall and having to track that one down, but not going to do it is Cardos, so the English attack will come back out. We've got a tie ball game, 2 goals scored apiece in each quarter. That's where we're sitting at 4-4, but I expect England to have a couple tricks up their sleeve as well. Ford going to start with the ball, get it over to Kabani. Kabani going to get it to Rackle. So good this tournament. Going to get the pick for Rackle. Shot taken, goes well over Earhart. Nice pickup there by Delker, but Delker going to need to run away from some pressure. Now Hipper. They might have a late substitution, but great talk there by the transition defense of the English. Cedesso, relentless.
It's a good matchup with Hipper.
It is. Health gets the inside, hands free, shoots over Meyers. Now going to track this one down is Laura Wright. Shot clock violation. Wright going to run off the floor, get the rest of the attack out. We got less than 2 to go in the half. Now going to pick this ball up is Laura Beeman. 10 goals in the tournament. Is looking for Anderson. Ball had dropped. Now looking for the backside look with Bryn Martin. Bryn Martin not able to pick that one up, but it goes off the bounce. Rackle shoots it into the face mask of Earhart. Now a great clear there by Miriam Bieber. She's got 2 goals, no assists in this tournament. Might have an assist chance there. No, she doesn't. As Cardos gonna run around, step into a shot, gets soaked by the defense. And that was some short time to go before a shot's got to fly. They get over to the backside, goes right into the body of Captain Rosie Jones. A bit slow to get up. Shot clock violation.
Germany has already have 24 shots on goal, while England just 12. But the score is still 4-4. A huge difference in accuracy for the teams and the amount of chances what they work for.
Kabani gonna try to increase the shot total here. She's got Rudder with her, back to the backside with Ford. Ford cradles, loses it in the cradle. Anderson gets her stick taken out of her hands and is asking for something, not gonna get it here. Delker on the run, playing great in transition is Laura Delker. She's got 3 goals in the tournament. Oh my goodness, a broken stick off the catch. Wow. I thought a bit of a floater. Apparently Delker had some heat on it.
That's the heaviest lacrosse ball ever, breaking a stick.
And we've got a timeout here for the England women, 4-4. Garrett Gosher and Blastalke. We'll be right back after the break. But for all things European Box Cross Championships, go to EBLC2062.com or to the Instagram EBLC2026. Garrett Gosshorn and Blastalke coming out of the timeout taken by England. We got 27 seconds left in the half, tie game. Mayers out of goal. So yes, you do see 6 red attackers out on the floor for England. Beeman gonna just park it halfway between the offensive zone and the midline. Beeman gonna slowly walk forward, waiting for the time.
2-on-2 defense from the Germans.
Beeman takes a shot, misses wide. Anderson with 1 to shoot, but can't handle the loose ball. And that's gonna do it here for the first half of the second women's semifinal game of the day. England and Germany all knotted up at 4. Garrett Gosshorn and Blastalke. We will be back after the halftime break, so stick around for more. If you're joining us live, we appreciate you. More lacrosse to be played after a bit.
Let's get those.
Sorry.
Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We are about to return to action here at LCC Radotín. The second half about to get underway here at the European Box Cross Championships. If you are tuning in incredibly late, it is the first ever women's European Box Cross Championships. This is the second semi-final game of the day. Israel cruised past Ireland earlier today, and now England or Germany, one of these teams will have the shot for redemption. Both teams have lost to Israel thus far, and both teams will make a note of this, Balash. They have kept their original starting goalkeepers, both teams. So Erhardt in goal for Germany, Lucy Mayers in goal for England. Both played incredible. As you can tell, we are knotted at 4 apiece.
Yeah, it was a draw in both periods of the first half. The two big guns scored twice on each side, Andersen and Helf. So far, Dressendorfer is the new shining star in the last couple of games for Germany. And the big question is, what will be the difference between the two teams? Because we haven't seen so many things which can decide a match. So it's a pretty close tie game. Only one difference between the type of defense, how they try to stop the opposite side, but nothing
on the
special.
Run, nobody slid and shot taken. Good look there for Lottie Barker, who has one in this game. Laura Wright struggling to pick up a loose ball. So the first offensive possession for England wasn't fantastic. Now Laura Wright, whoa.
It's a penalty coming up on Germany.
Bit of a punch thrown there in transition.
The Wright lost her stick. Even tried to stop, I don't know who was she from the German side, I couldn't see.
So shot clock violation. They're going to call a holding just of the stick, actually, which is where Laura Wright had lost her stick. So this will put England on their first power play of the game. Germany is 1 for 2, so 50% penalty kill success rate for England. Now let's see.
Yeah, it's number 19, Katrina Schäfer.
She's going to make her way to the box. The German crowd displeased. I think there was a call to be made in there. I'm not quite sure about holding, as they were kind of getting tangled up anyways, but definitely for the extracurricular, if nothing else. No matter what, she's sitting for 2. So despite the German boos, I think it's the right call. Beeman drops the pass. This could be a dangerous moment for Hipper. Hipper in a foot race with Andersen. Andersen sends the check and strips it as she falls to the turf. But a rough loose ball pickup. Hipper gonna come away with it. There's 4 bodies there for England, and now on the penalty kill.
That's why I told you Annie Hipper is a crucial player for Germany in transition, and as we see, she is all right.
Shot taken by Helf, short-handed. Tessa Helf's got 2 in the game. She's got 21 goals overall. She hits the 25 goal mark and got a shorthanded goal for Germany.
That's what she pretty good in it. Long range shots. And thanks to the shorthanded goal, I forgot to finish the sentence. So we've seen 2 amazing moves by the 2 players. Torres Andersson with a huge diving pick on Annie Hipper, but somehow Hipper could pick it up after a great run in between 4 red jerseys and passed it to Tessa Helf.
Rackle on the shot, and Rackle buries out of nowhere on the power play. There was a bit of commotion. It took a while to actually get the possession. She gets the shot and fires it off. I don't know that Earhart was really expecting a shot there, and Rackle gets her first of the day.
There's no time for long stories.
The women are playing fantastic today, playing too fast. So basically coming out of the power play neutral, right? You gave up a shorthanded goal, you convert on the power play. So for all intents and purposes, nothing really changed. And so we are now knotted at 5. But yeah, like you were saying, incredible move by Anderson on that previous goal for Germany, but nobody picked up the loose ball. And so Helf gets her second. Now Martin takes a shot, goes off the back wall. Now picking this loose ball up is Delker. She is fast in transition. Looks for her to beat the foot race of Bathurst. She does. Shot taken, doorstep put away by Mayers. And what looked to be a very close in and out of the crease for Wright as she's back out on the floor. Tries to get that to Emma Tulu. And a little assistance. Laura Roth just going to tap that one back to Emma Tulu. Now Rackle with the ball decides she doesn't want a mirror image. You get the pick there from Anderson. Finds herself on the wrong side of the floor, but a shot taken and Barry soaking through the hit. Incredible work there by Georgie Rutter. She gets her 4th of the tournament and retakes the lead for England.
What a sequence for England. Scoring twice in a row, getting on top on Germany. First time in the game. Looking the replay. Went for the 5-hole. The thing is, we haven't seen a goalie change so far, which mostly Germany did before, changing the goalie at halftime. I don't want to point at Earhart, but maybe it's time for Boom.
Nice interception there by Hipper, and as you mentioned, could be something to watch, but I think just, you know, Laura Roth had tapped that loose ball to Emma Tulu and then had just ran right in front of Earhart and lost track of her player, and you know that allowed the goal to happen. Shot taken by Dressendorfer, who again still hunting for that hat trick after the first 2 early goals.
That's a new feeling, a new situation for Germany.
Kickers with the feed, and now the English bench fired up. Lauren Lewis with the long-range pass was looking for Martin. Martin gonna face a whole heck of a lot of pressure, and a big body check there. Dislodges the ball. Bryn Martin gonna give a little shove and a see you later to Hart Seeker, but Hart Seeker with the great final check to strip the ball and take her down. Good strip check there by Emma Tulu as well. She's gonna get this ball all alone. Shot taken. Oh, they had whistled it dead, but it's gonna stay Emma Tulu and England ball, but good take. Emma Tulu.
That was a nice and quick play from Emma Tulu, picking up the ball.
Very heads up, high IQ play. It's what makes her the assistant captain. If you've ever closely watched her defense, she is incredible out the back gate for England.
The German team was so disciplined so far, even outstandingly disciplined in the defense, but
speaking of, there's a batted down pass there by Cabani, no possession, so they've got 10 to shoot. Cabani gonna get it over to Anderson. Gonna try to weather down the disciplined defense, as you mentioned. Cabani gonna face dodge, get to the inside. Gonna shoot, kind of falling away. Put away by Earhart. Loose ball picked up by Rackle and the English attack. Tors Anderson's got the ball. Gonna trot towards the offensive side of the zone. Beeman, she surveys, she shoots. Saved by Earhart.
First line pressure from England.
Now kind of a slow clear there. Fushuber. She's gonna get it to Helf. Helf gonna run down the floor, and you just see so much of the same game in Helf and Anderson. Swinging that ball across. Barker tries to feed the backside of the net. Now gonna get picked off the bounce by Lewis. Lewis off to the races. Gonna take a couple cross checks there. Roll away from some pressure, switches hands and feeds it to, excuse me, that's gonna be to Reuter, and she's gonna drop that ball. Another long range pass, Rackle in pursuit. Miriam Bieber having trouble with the loose ball. Good face dodge, but put away by Wright off the strip check. Wright playing great defense, now picked up by Rackle. Face dodge, gets around the pressure. Laura Wright gonna drop the pass and try to send a cross check. Dressendorfer playing so well today. Big body check there on Sedesso. Sedesso playing it strong though. Help, gonna get some help, and she's gonna roll away all the way back to the shot. Taken by Dressendorfer.
She's still looking for her third of the game. It's a little bit of hectic play so far. None of the teams could set up for offense and try to make pass sequences in the offensive third or
Good
make high quality chances.
Now Hipper all alone takes a shot. Cannot beat Mayers on that one.
Somehow she picked up again. What a play by Hipper.
Clara Kickbush, the assistant captain's got it. Gonna feed the backside. She's got Barker. She shoots and scores.
Lotte Barker, second goal for her in the game. Amazing steps, one to the left, one to the right, beats the defender and buries it to the top left corner. We see it on the replay, a nice fake, and then he just finishes her job perfect.
Yeah, that left to right jab had Tilly Sedesso looking lost, and she buries that one past the far side of Mayers. We've got another tie ball game. So if the pattern upholds, that's the 2 goals each team has scored in each quarter. Score was 2-2, 4-4, and now here we are in the third quarter, 6-6. It's looked a little bit different coming out of the half, as I think, you know, as the sand in the hourglass starts to become less and less, each team feeling the pressure.
Lotte Barker has 18 points.
Shot taken far side! Miriam Bieber buries! Retaking the lead for Germany. That far side of Mayers looking vulnerable today.
That's her third goal of the tournament. Miriam Bieber. Puts the ball just in. Bieber.
She lost her sick there, made for a great Sally. Rossiter on the draw. Loose ball picked up by the German attack. And so now we've broken the pattern of 2 goals apiece. A big cross check goes up high. No call on Rossiter. Hipper gonna hold her neck. Hope she's all right. Help.
She's bleeding everywhere, but still holds together.
Barker gonna roll, get it back to Helf. Helf gonna get the pick, gonna roll away as well. Good pressure there by the captain, Jones. Jones, a stout defender herself, needing to take a shot. Loose ball, having some trouble getting it up off the turf, but takes that shot put away by Mayers. Lamplugh gonna get stripped in the open floor by Kiri Sander. It's going to be a 10-second advancement violation. Now Laura Roth going to pick that one up, the assistant captain, and she's going to look around.
A huge turnover in the last couple of seconds. Germany finds their way back, scoring twice, taking back the lead.
Dressendorfer takes the shot, saved by Myers.
She really likes to score her third of the game. She really needs that hat-trick.
I think we've kind of jinxed her at this point, Balash. I think, you know, she's just maybe focused on the next one. Not quite the hat trick. We'll see.
Remember, the same happened with Sasha Warnier.
Yeah, you did curse him as well. Tors Anderson.
He could break it. Hopefully, Dressendorfer
Good little flip pass
do the same.
there.
Yeah.
Now, a shot clock violation. The Germans with a lot of life here. And unfortunately for them, the momentum going to get stopped by the media timeout. Garagasso and Balash Salke will be right back after the break.
Pivo z rodinného pivovaru, kde řemeslo a tradice jdou ruku v ruce.
Coming back out of the immediate timeout, the German team has been playing just electric thus far. A couple great turnovers there forced against the English attack, and now they find themselves up by one, looking to extend the lead. Surveying is Quillets. We haven't seen much of her in a little while. Face dodge there, shot taken to the inside by Steyer, but put away by Mayers. Now a loose ball, Steyer gonna try to get it up to Quillets. Now, this is not the person you want picking up the ball off the turf. Lamplugh in the foot race. Lamplugh fakes it to the inside. Saved by Earhart.
What a sally by Romani Earhart.
Inside look. Oh, reverse look there. Shot taken by Barker, looking for her hat trick. So Romina Earhart, unlike Amelia, does not come up missing.
Yes, you're right.
Fantastic in this one. Great pressure here by Sander on the boards.
Romania was also flying like Amelia to deny that goal.
As was Lamplugh as well. It's just so fast in the open
Yeah,
floor.
we were talking about just right before the start of the game.
Hipper going to have to face some pressure here from Tors Anderson. Doesn't matter. Goes into the capable stick of Tessa Health. Gets the pick. Shot taken, goes wide. They got 10 to shoot. It's going to get picked off the rebound by Lewis. She's going to face a slash and roll off on the turf.
Oh,
no! No way!
It went in!
No way! The own goal
my God.
happens against Mayers.
Jesus Christ.
Goes to send the clear path, and it just bounces out of her stick and across the line. Wowee.
Dressendorfer, kind of like a hat-trick for her. she with a huge pressure.
Unbelievable moment here in the semifinals as Mayers flipping her stick around to make the pass. Oh. Wow.
That's the first for me.
That's a first for me as well. That is a tough break. Now, you only get one timeout in the half, and you might start to question down by 2, Mayers in net. I'm not saying she needs to get pulled, but you know, maybe just taking a moment to get the mental correct. And you know, the best way to answer a goal, is going to be a power play or a goal. I was going to say goal, but a power play coming for England. So they are going to have their second of the day. They're 1 for 1. That is something.
Melanie Hannevold.
So they give the ball to Tabia Heartseeker off the own goal. And now
Heartseeker.
But now the power play unit for England needing to give their team that spark of life that it just seems like the Germans are playing with right now. And getting across to Martin, inside roll, good take by Martin, but a better save by Earhart. Now the loose ball gonna get picked off the turf by Hipper, who is playing outstanding today. Big body check there by Tors Anderson with Cabani
got it
to help. And
oh my God, what a play against.
Hipper is a beast. 10-second advancement call. Britton Martin asking for it, saying, hey, drop the ball. They get some more pressure here by Bieber, who's playing great in transition as well. Still on it, though, is Delker. They get it over to Tors Anderson. Inside look. Dropping that pass was Rackle. Now off to the races is Bieber, who again playing fantastic today. She's got Delker to help. Delker to Helf. Helf's gonna run through some pressure. Kick Bush on the near side. Again, you wonder if Catton's being missed on the English defense. Such a stout defender, big body checker, it broke her arm. Ball lost. Now with a little bit of forecheck pressure, but nothing crazy. Now Bathurst. She's got a goal in this one. It was a stunner. It's her second of the tournament. 35 in the power play. Bathurst gets the pick from Ford. Rolling away is Rackle. Rackle takes a shot of the run. The bouncer goes far side. Ellie Rackle brings them back within one. She's got 2 in this quarter.
It's a one-goal game again. Ellie Rackle scored 13 goals so far. Estes at 7. So that's her 20th points of the tournament.
And suddenly England back within one, responding extremely well after the 2-goal disadvantage and the own goal that came against Mayers. Lamplugh on the run. She's got Delker in pursuit. I would love to see those two just go off on a foot race together. We'd be very curious to see the victor, as they are both so fast. Rackle asking for something. I thought it was clean. Inside feed, look, that goes off the crossbar.
The crossbar.
It was going for the entry pass. It was almost a shot.
We've seen an own goal, so it could have happened.
Schubert throws the shoulder down. They get hit away by Anderson. Anderson, a very good hitter despite how amazing she is as a point scorer. Just an all-around fantastic player. Backside look, deflected by the defense. Sedesso off to the races. She's gonna have to beat Barker. Tries to get around, gets strip check. Great check there by Dressendorfer. She's got the ball now.
Another transition opportunity for Germany. It slows down.
Hipper gets it back to Dressendorfer. Dressendorfer gonna wait for the rest of her attack out on the floor. No, she doesn't. She uses the pick. Mayers saves that ball. Gabby Lucas gonna have to pick this one up.
35 seconds remaining. Nice pick.
Good body check there in the open floor by Bieber. Again, playing so well in transition. She's got Delker. Coming onto the floor, though, is Steyer. Steyer gonna cradle around 20 seconds, just about the same time in shot clock and game clock. Backside look, Helf finally comes onto the floor. Gonna run away from the pick. They're gonna get it to the backside with kick. Bush shot taken, goes well over the backside of the net. Now picked up is tough. Now they don't have much time to go. Gonna have to run away from the pressure is Rossiter. Backside look, all alone is Beeman. Shot taken, Twister goes, but they whistled it dead in the open floor. And we've got an injury not moving very much. Kick push.
It was a huge hit. A big collision between the two players.
Oh, big hit.
And the
Wonderful twister finish, but it won't stand.
game clock ran down just like 2 or 3 seconds before. You couldn't hear that thanks to the crowd. The fans are cheering. Rositer is okay. It's really important. He had no serious injuries so far.
And I bet Rossiter was thinking, hey, I don't care about my body. I want to go to the gold medal game. And so we actually entered the quarter break, so be back in just about 70 seconds, so I might as well keep it moving here. Garrett Gosselin and Blaž Salke here live at the EBLC 2026 first ever Women's European Box Cross Championships. Follow along at EBLC2026.com or on the Instagram EBLC2026. Blaž, final quarter, Germany up by 1. Give me all your thoughts, my man.
That's something next gear, or Germany put the rabbit out from the hat, as you like. Scoring 4 just in the third, scored as many as they scored in the first half of the game. It was a two-way third for both of the teams. England came up a little bit better after the halftime break, but with the huge saves of Romania Earhart, somehow finds themselves on top once again. Still no goalie changes.
I think that's the right call. I think Mayers has played incredible this tournament and has played great today. I mean, coming into the fourth quarter, only 7 or 8 goals allowed in for either goalie, I think is well within the mark to let them rock. So as we go back to the draw here, the final frame, the final 15 minutes of semifinal action here at the Women's European Box Cross Championships, and you can see the celebration, Melanie Hunnevald, as she comes off knowing somebody got to come get this ball, though, as Emetulu just waiting for her opponent. Health comes out onto the floor, and you see a lot of the same game out of Health and Anderson, just tall lefty, putting the team on their back. Now a shake and a shimmy, that shot goes into the body of Mayers.
61 shots from Germany so far in the game, double the amount of England, 31.
Yeah, that's a perfect, more compelling reason why Mayers needs to stay in this game. Big bodies checks coming by Heartseeker, who's a heat-seeking missile, but it doesn't matter as Kabani gets by. I thought a backhand shot was coming. Would have loved to see that. I thought a great angle running through the crease. You love to see the patience, though. Kabani feeds it for Anderson in the middle, but ball's going to get knocked away. And now good heads-up play by Beeman, trying to get into the corner. Somebody's got to pick this up. Fuschuber's going to do it. Shot clock violation. Now Germany on the attack.
Germany defense somehow finds a way to keep Thors Anderson quiet so far.
Shot taken. Saved by Mayers. Ooh, it was whistled dead. Germany, you can see their fans as we pan her out. Hands are up, boos are out. I believe Mayers had laid on it for just long enough, but it's a tough call. I wouldn't want to do it. Gotta give a shout out to our referees in this game. Head ref Lisa Hibbelin, Laura Owen, and Alex Frey in the game. Stand by and Martin. Shot taken, goes for the far side, but misses wide. And off the turf, there was Georgie Rutter. She's going to run off the floor.
The big shooters still looking for their hat-tricks. Thors Anderson, Ellie Recco, Tessa Half, and Kim Dressendorfer, and also Lotte Barker.
It's a lot of talented women. Shot taken off the arm of Mayers. A lot of incredibly talented women that don't have their hat-trick in this one. Health goes for it again. And again, just got to give a shout out to the entire defensive efforts of both teams. And Lampley going to run off the floor quickly. And Bathurst's going to trot out on the floor with Beeman.
The ball was spinning forward. It's a little bit tricked Barker. She almost got it before the half line.
Bathurst going to face dodge, get a pick from Ford. Going to have to roll away from the pressure. They get it across to Ford and now to Cabani. Cabani going to get a pick from Beeman. Now going to roll underneath again. Heat, Heart Seeker. I want to keep calling her Heat Seeker. Rackle, 12 to shoot, just right into the chest pad of Earhart. I feel like that's, oh, big body check there. Dressendorfer doing a lot for the German women. Gets around a couple picks, a couple cross checks as well. Steyer takes a shot off the arm of Mayers. Reset shot clock. They get another crack at it. Steyer. She might take a little running step in here. Is looking for the pick from Kickbush. Doesn't use it. Now stepping in is Dressendorfer. Shot goes off the legs. Mayers with another save.
Third reset for Germany.
Inside. They get it across. Shot taken. And now Dressendorfer had been silent since the first quarter when she scored the first 2 goals of the game. She finally gets her hat trick, and the first hat trick score of the day comes very timely as Germany finds themselves up 9-7.
Dressendorfer timed his form so perfect for the most important games of the tournament. Outstanding performance against Netherlands, and right here in Radotín at the second semi-final.
What a shot for Dressendorfer. But Lamplugh on the return attack. Inside look for Rackle! What a response! Ellie Rackle gets a hat trick. She's had 3 in the third and in the fourth quarter. So she gets a hat trick late coming on. Maybe starting slow, but brings England back within 1, Balash.
We have the same score right now what they had at the round robin, where England, I had to look back, it just...
England won
England won 9-8.
We've had so many overtimes in this tournament. We've all called a few of them. It's hard to keep track, but England had won the matchup. Germany looking to come out without needing to go to overtime. Now Cabani.
It's almost feels like the same, where Germany opened the scoring by 4 goals, and at the end England could climb back and win the game. And here is the same situation. Germany has the control from most of the game, leading.
Backside look, one-timer for Beeman. Good shot there. What a take. 3 to shoot. Ford tries to get it to Anderson, but not enough. And what is becoming another instant classic between these 2 teams. And again, just so honored to be here, Balash, you and I are. And the first women's, Lewis with a nice bat down. She grabs the ball. Gets lost in the cradle, needing some help from Laura Wright. Lewis gonna get this one off the turf, gonna get it to Wright on the doorstep. Shot goes far side, that goes off of the post. Kicked up, but Germany, and what a great bat down there by Wright. But the German defense takes a huge sigh of relief.
Right.
Sorry, go ahead.
That was amazing from Wright. Getting the ball first, almost steals it second time.
Dressendorfer maybe wants to go for 4. Shot taken, goes well wide. Now a shot clock violation, but what I was going to say is, you got to respect the effort of Lewis on that transition. Look for Wright, but I was going to say, again, an instant classic forming between these 2 teams. And, again, this is the first European Championship for these women. And, again, they shall have a long history ahead of them. And we've been so delighted for the games that we've gotten between these 2 thus far. Anderson will find herself in the corner. In hot pursuit was Hipper, who again has been everywhere. Cabani takes that shot, it goes inside and too near. Goes off the back wall. Hipper going to need to run through a whole heck of a lot of pressure. She's been great in pressure thus far that time. Threw it to a German uniform, but unfortunately it was the uniform of her coach.
She gets used to it at practices. But here it's a little more important.
Couple cross checks coming from Heartseeker. Inside look for Beeman. Rackle on the backside. Another good backside look, shot taken, put away by Earhart. And now we
see a bigger pressure from the English offense and so many mistakes. A sloppy play from the German defense, but
now we've got a chance for Delker. Delker going to run away from the pressure. Face dodge gets it over to Steyer, which is an absolutely picture-perfect IQ play for Delker and the transition team as they, with a late change for England. Oh, they had the inside look, shot taken into the chest of Mayers. They didn't realize they had a 5-on-4 look, a late change for England, and that could have been disastrous. 8:40 to go in the fourth. Gabby Lucas gets it to Tors Anderson. Anderson, she's got 2 today. 1 in the first and the second, so she's been stifled in the second half. Looking to stop that. Oh, what a save by Earhart. Loose ball picked up by Rudder. Rudder going to get the pick from Beeman. Beeman now open on the far side. Can they find her? They cannot. Window of opportunity closes. Ford running away through a whole heck of a lot of pressure from Richter.
What a quick feed from Ford. Dancing around the defenders, slaloming between them. Bieber with the chance.
In transition shot. Saving the 5-hole by Mayers. Mayers trying to direct traffic with her head. What a dot for Lamplugh. Lamplugh in transition. Gonna have to run away from the big cross check of Hanneveld. Now getting taken to the turf is Tors Anderson. Great pressure there by Heartseeker. Now Heartseeker hits the turf.
It's a huge rolling, falling Heartseeker in front of the English bench.
He's slow to get up and off the turf, so 15 to shoot. Dressendorfer, the hat trick. Gives it up to Kickbush. Kickbush gets the pick from Steyer. Steyer gets hit by Russell. Russell playing great on-ball defense. They need to get a shot off. Dunk attempt, no time. Now slow to get up. Looks like that's Laura Wright. She's been taking a bit of a beating today. Tough, gritty player. She's going to help out in the clear as well.
I think we haven't told you about that, but that's their third meeting so far. The first was in a 5th placement game in the World Championship in 2024.
Rackle takes that shot. Rebound picked up by the German defense. Laura Roth over the midline. No cutters available. Gonna have to just run away from the pressure of Lucas. Koshrek, she's got the ball. She passes it off to Health. Health been quiet for a little while here. Tries to get herself available off the Lucas defense. Shot taken, goes low and away. Now picked up off the turf is Koshrek. Koshrek runs out of time. Mayers now has it. 6:16 to go. Lamplugh. Anderson sends the pick. Lamplugh sends herself off the floor. Should have immediate time here at the next non-goal or non-penalty stoppage of play. Cabani trying to use the pick from Beam and not much to do, but a little swim dodge, but puts it too near. Gets taken to the turf as well. Now Rudder, we've got a shot clock violation, and that will take us to our immediate timeout. Garrett Gosler and Balash Salke should be our last scheduled stoppage in play as we return to the next 5:45. Stay tuned for more.
Good Stick Company is here to manufacture and produce lacrosse sticks locally here in the Czech Republic. Our mission is to make lacrosse more accessible so more kids can have access to affordable, high-quality equipment so more people can play this game and we can share this sport around the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the final 5:45 of regulation. Germany absolutely death-gripped on a 1-goal advantage over England in their second meeting. They're looking for the revenge as England beat them in overtime in group stages.
I feel the same in this game, what happened at the round robin. And you know what, at Utica, it's also happened with them. Germany started the game.
Dressendorfer on the doorstep, she buries! Wow! Kim Dressendorfer has come alive in the last 2 games, but most importantly, she's got 4 today. 2 in the first, 2 in the fourth. Kim Dressendorfer playing out of her mind.
6 total for her. She's arrived to the championship at the right time.
As they await their fate, potentially with Israel in the gold medal match. But you were saying about the World Championships?
So the same happened with Germany, what happened with them at the round robin, outscoring England in the first 3 periods, but somehow England finds their way back with a 5-1 lost period and won the 5th placement game.
A big draw won by Germany, up by 2. 5:12 to go, so they will look to extend the lead to 3. I don't think we've seen a 3-goal lead at all. If you could fact check me there, Balash, that would be excellent.
You're 100% right.
It's only been 2, so this is the largest lead of the game. Good efforts there by Cardos. Now getting to the inside is Barker, but gets turned away by Rossiter. Rossiter going to take her to the turf. We've got another player down and asking for the trainers. Lamplugh asking for a pause. We got the captain, Rosie Jones, down, and she was asking for help in what has unfortunately been some injury-laden days for this English squad. 2 broken arms, Katie Greenwood and Leah Catton, and now...
Ooh, it was a big hit from Emma Cardos.
Looks like maybe she... I mean, if you're going to do the elbow or the shoulder like that, typically it's not out of place. Maybe just a stinger, hopefully. We hope she's all right.
Yeah, I think she just
maybe some whiplash.
has to catch her breath again. Emma Cardos went to the ribs, as it seemed like on the replay.
That would be a huge loss for the English squad. Their captain, Rosie Jones, who has played outstanding in this tournament. Torres Anderson going to start with the ball as Rosie Jones might get some assistance from the medics. Looks like she's just going to sit herself down on the stairs just outside the bench. Now the English attack with Cabani to Anderson. Going to need to close this 2-goal gap. Anderson trying to dance and do it all. Delker's so good on defense. Now also being played by Amelie Richter. Now Cabani needs to take that shot. She does. Earhart makes the save.
England is so quiet in the 4th quarter, scoring in the 4th minute of the last one. Still haven't seen any other big chances from them. They really need to find a way back to the game. Another German goal could finalize their fate in the semifinal.
Could be the dagger. Germany gonna low shot clock, score! To be equivalent, gets her first of the day in timely fashion. Low shot clock, just negating all of the immense pressure and effort that Gabby Lucas and the English pressure had given. She says, "You're gonna leave me with my hands free on the run. I like my chances over the fence through the 5-hole." Spectacular.
It was a big traffic in front of Lucy Myers. And we have a timeout for England. This is the turning point of the game, I think. Not much left. And first time we have a 3-goal lead for Germany. It's going to be pretty tight for the English side to get back and force the overtime.
It's going to be, yeah, a serious mountain to climb, as goals, as we've seen, have been incredibly tough to come by past Romina Earhart, and she's just played so well. You got to wonder how much of this has been fueled by the support of the German benches. You know, they've got a support squad that is severely outnumbering England.
Yeah, half of the stands are taken by German fans, family members. I think everybody hears it in the live stream.
3:45 to go in the fourth quarter. England, if they want to win cleanly in regulation, need above a goal a minute average. Crazier things have happened. Great effort there by Rossiter to win the draw and get the ball to the assistant captain with 2 goals and 30 total points. Tors Anderson, they get it over to Kabani. Gonna get guarded. This seems to be the matchup that Germany likes, is Laura Delker on Tors Anderson. Though so far, so good in that. Beeman drops the pass. Kabani not able to get the rebound. Now a bit of pressure here by Marlene Steyer. Normally a forward playing incredible defense there. What a great effort there. They were right near the midline trying to meet Melanie Hannibal. They know she doesn't necessarily want to carry the ball up the floor as often. Laura Wright going to find herself back on the defensive side of the floor. Now Dressendorfer going to face dodge inside. Look! And Matulu doesn't get the original handle, but it does go to Mayers. Now Lauren Lewis going to run up the floor, and deep entry pass for Anderson, who's going to get the pick from Rackle. Anderson going to have to run away from a lot of pressure. Down by 3. Big cross check and big slaps there. Backside look. Gets dropped by Bathurst. So the sand in the hourglass.
She's also so quiet. Her last goal was in the 26th minute of the game. So long ago. One of the most valuable player of the team, thanks to the German defense.
Now with Tessa Helf going to be pretty content, just kind of running out as much time as possible. Low shot clock. I thought for a moment we were going to get a little deja vu moment there as Quillitz was on the same side with the same amount of time. Doesn't get the shot off. Delker versus Lamplugh. I like this matchup. Lamplugh doesn't. She sprints off the floor. Out comes Rackle. Inside look, was trying to find Kabani. Strip check by Anderson. Now Delker in a foot race with a couple red uniform bodies.
She reads the game so good. High IQ from Delker. This is not the first time when she make a pretty amazing decision, even with double pressure on her.
1:03 in the game. And what looks to be like the fate for Germany is Israel in the gold. England gonna take on Ireland. England lost to Ireland in OT, so revenge for Germany on the way, with England with the chance for revenge themselves, just in a different capacity. Rudder gonna move a couple sides. Inside, look! Oh my goodness, Amelia Ford on the doorstep, her first of the day. We got 32 seconds and 2 goals. It's tight, but it's possible.
I think it's possible, but I think also it came a little late for England. Even if we have around like a minute or 2, it would have been a different situation for the teams.
You never know. We got Jones back on the defensive side of the floor for England. You got Kabani and Lamplugh. You got a nice draw, clamp down. Doesn't look like Melanie Hannevald really wants to do anything with it. Now Kabani, the overtime hero the other day, is going to need to go quickly. 21 seconds backside look for Bathurst, face dodge. Anderson not able to get her hands free and get the pass. Shot taken! That goes off the defense. Now Bathurst in the corner is going to face some cross-check pressure. 9 seconds to go. The sand in the hourglass, the enemy number 1 of England, and that's going to be the best friend of Germany. Oh, no! It doesn't matter, though. There's only 1 second remaining.
My God.
What a goal by Ali Racco. I don't want to say it doesn't matter. It does.
That's her 4th of the game. And it was Racco. Yeah, it was.
Too little, too late, though. Racco switches hands a couple times and somehow buries that one past Earhart, the only two.
What a shot!
What a snipe by Racco, but
we have a Germany timeout, just a little less than 1.5 seconds remaining-ish from the game.
Yeah, so really all that's going to happen is Germany's just going to clamp down, make sure that the ball can't go anywhere as the time will resume. So Germany is going to take, again, such incredible play by all these amazing, wonderful women, as there's going to be another 1-goal game in this tournament. And
that's a perfect revenge for a loss in overtime in a round robin. Finally, Germany could beat a full-strength English team after the loss at Utica and after the loss.
Yes, they're adding 3 seconds.
3 seconds.
They're going to.
It's
they
doable.
Pulled out Mayers. They pulled out Mayers.
4.
So there will be.
They asking for 4, 3, 3. Sorry.
I think they got to just send everybody to the offensive side of the floor and hope that Tufnell can come away quick with it. Oh my goodness! Tufnell goes early. And Germany, once they pick it up, will need to just kill 2 seconds, and they are going to go to the first ever women's gold medal game here at the European Box Lacrosse Championship. They get their revenge over England with the 1-goal win.
Everybody's over Amelia Earhart. We haven't seen a goalie change thanks to the outstanding performance of not Amelia, Romania. You jinxed it for me. But Romania had a perfect game for herself and for the team. And this is another huge 1-goal win at the tournament. It's in the favor of Germany. Finally, they could beat England after what I started to say after Utica. They lost the 5th placement game, and after a loss in the round robin, it was so tough, so close, and it's going to be a huge clash and another revenge, or at least try to take a revenge on Israel after the tough loss at the last round of the last day of the round robin. Whew. It was quite a game.
It was. What an incredible effort on both sides. So Germany again is going to face Israel in the gold medal game tomorrow. I will be on the call for both bronze and gold of the women's. I'm very honored for that nod. And England is going to have a rematch after their overtime loss to Ireland for the bronze. So still so much pride, so much lacrosse to be played as we're going to enter the back half of this tournament. Thank you so much for joining us. Balash is going to go down and have a chat with one of these ladies, and a lot of them to choose from, so stick around for that in just a second. But if you were here for us the entire game, thank you so much. If you just tuned in, you missed a good one, go back and hit rewind. Garrett Gossorn here, Balash Salke at the European Box Lacrosse Championships. Thank you so much. We'll be back later for more.
Welcome back. I'm here with Eli Reckel. First of all, congratulations for your fourth goal, but I know that's not what you wanted to at the end of this. It's a little bit different what happened at the round robin. England won in overtime. You wanted to reach the same, but you know, sometimes you have to take the loss too. It was pretty close again. It was just, you were inches away, almost scoring the equalizer. If you had like a couple of more seconds in the game, how do you feel yourself right now?
It was a really great game, a really fun game. Germany is always a huge deal for us to play. It's always close. We had that overtime win, which we really fought for, but it could just as easily have gone the other way. With overtime, you never know. But like, because we were 3 goals down, 4 goals down with a few minutes to go. Like in a lot of sports, you're finished, but it's really hard for us to remember that those are the times you got to fight, and we fought really hard. We were so close. Yeah, another time.
Yeah, it was 1 or 2 goal difference for almost the whole game, but yeah, and come the fourth. Yeah, it was in the fourth period, if I'm right. They scored 3 in a row, and they had the 3-goal lead. What happened at the period, or what happened with the team? Because you could always climb back after 1 or 2 goals.
Yeah, I mean, I think Germany knows that too. They came out hard. But yeah, box lacrosse, they always say, is a game of runs. Once you get that momentum, it's that team is really, they've got a lot behind them, and they did really well to score so many, like close to, like one after the other. So we just have to, we trusted our coaches. We came back nearly enough. So yeah, big props to Germany. They did really well. They're a really good team.
I know it's hers today, but tomorrow you're gonna play for a bronze medal game, first ever at the women's history. It's something special. You can fight for a medal. Hopefully it feels better tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got some injuries to sort out, some bruises to cover up, but yeah, I think it's Ireland tomorrow, right? We play for bronze. They beat us in overtime last time, but that means nothing in box lacrosse, so we're going to come out fighting, we're going to come out strong. See you guys tomorrow.
Thank you very much and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm here with Kim Dressendorfer, the man of the match for me so far is scoring.
Woman of the match.
Oh my God! Sorry, my bad. Too excited for that. So, woman of the match so far, scoring 4, and you scored really 2 important goals against the Netherlands. Getting the game to overtime and winning it to overtime. You had the best form of your life at the right place at the right time of the tournament. How is it feeling for you?
I mean, to make that happen, I guess I need a team like that standing on the field. They gave me everything I needed to get the possibility to score. They freed up the way. We did fantastic team play. They fought so hard to give me the free lane to be even able to score. I mean, it means the world to me to be able to give that to the team. And I mean, in the final, we made it to the finals. So it's incredible. Can't believe it.
How does it feel to be in a final? I know it's pretty early, but you know.
I think what makes it so special is we've been training so hard to make this happen, right? We met once a month with the national team. We trained hard. Everyone has their jobs, and we're really trying to spend as much time as possible to be the best we can, and I think we showed the class here. We fought fantastically against a really, really good England team. They really made it hard for us, and I mean, it was down to 3 seconds, and we okay, we can do it. But it was absolutely fantastic, and I mean, I don't know if we can. How can you not love them? They're absolutely fantastic. Yeah, that's them. I'm obsessed.
It's nice, but Tomorrow is a final,
Yes.
the most important game of the tournament. You're there, but you have to win it
Yes.
to finish it as you wanted. Israel,
Yes.
you played on the last day of the round robin.
Yes.
It happened what it happened there. But how can you prepare for that?
No, I think we know what they're up to. We know their game plan. We know like what we are capable of. It's a different kind of style they're playing, so it's a different kind of adaptation. We got to switch around a little bit. I think we're the more athletic team. We have the agility. We have the just strength to play proper box lacrosse. So I think there's lots we have in our back pocket, and I can't wait to show off tomorrow. And I think the team is really ready for this. I mean, the mentality is so strong. After this win, standing in the final, I think, honestly, what can stop us now? Like, game on.
Congratulations once again as a woman of the match.
Thank you.